Brazil, the land of sun, samba, and football. Forget fancy coffee. In Brazil, football is the real national beverage. It's everywhere. Kids juggling bottle caps in dusty favelas, grandfathers glued to crackling radios, narrating every pass. Even the dog probably dreams in dribbles and bicycle kicks. This isn't just a sport, it's an obsession, a religion, a way of life. Brazilians breathe football, they eat football, they dream football. It's woven into the very fabric of their being. Walk down any street and you'll see impromptu games erupting, a patch of dirt, a couple of stones for goalposts, and suddenly, it's the Maracana. And the talent? Oh, the talent. Brazil is a factory churning out football wizards. Kids grow up with a ball at their feet, learning tricks before they learn their ABCs. This is where the beautiful game was born, where artistry meets athleticism in a symphony of dazzling footwork. Think of Brazilian football and icons spring to mind. Pelé, the king himself, whose name is synonymous with brilliance. Ronaldinho, the smiling assassin who danced through defenses with the grace of a ballet dancer. Neymar, the modern-day magician, conjuring tricks that defy logic and gravity. These aren't just players, they're artists. They don't just play the game, they seduce it, they flirt with it, they make it sing. Their feet are wands, weaving spells that leave opponents dazed and confused. Brazilian football is a spectacle, a carnival of skill and improvisation, a celebration of the human capacity for sheer unadulterated joy. But here's the curious thing, for all its individual brilliance, for all the mesmerizing talent it produces, Brazil's national team hasn't always lived up to its potential. They've won the World Cup a record 5 times, sure, but there have also been agonizing defeats, moments of collective failure that have left the nation in a state of bewildered mourning. How can a country so rich in footballing talent struggle on the world stage? Here's where things get interesting. See, individual brilliance is one thing, but building a winning team is another. It's like having a band full of virtuosos who can't quite play in sync. The music might be beautiful in parts, but the overall effect is, well, a bit messy. Brazil's national team has often been plagued by tactical naivete, a lack of organization, and a tendency to rely too heavily on individual brilliance to bail them out. It's like trying to solve a complex equation by throwing glitter at it. It might look pretty, but it's not going to get you the right answer. This isn't to say that Brazilian players are tactically inept, far from it. Many have enjoyed successful careers in top European clubs, where discipline and tactical awareness are paramount. But somehow, when they don the famous yellow jersey, something gets lost in translation. Part of the problem, many argue, lies in the coaching. Brazilian coaches are often accused of being too focused on attacking flair at the expense of defensive solidity. It's like building a house with beautiful stained glass windows but forgetting to put in a roof. It might look good, but it's not going to keep the rain out. There's a tension between Brazil's free-flowing improvisational style and the more structured tactical approach favored in modern football. It's a clash of philosophies, a battle between art and science. Can the magic of Brazilian football survive in a world increasingly obsessed with data and tactical discipline? Section 5. More than just skill, the missing ingredients. But it's not just about tactics. There's something intangible missing, a certain mental toughness, a collective spirit that transcends individual brilliance. Think of the great Italian teams, renowned for their tactical discipline and defensive resilience, or the German machine, efficient, organized, and ruthlessly effective. Brazil, for all its talent, has often lacked that same grit, that willingness to grind out results when the going gets tough. It's as if the weight of expectation, the pressure of a nation's hopes and dreams becomes too much to bear. The fear of failure, the burden of history, can paralyze even the most gifted players. And in those moments, individual brilliance simply isn't enough. Section 6. A legacy of stars, a thirst for victory. But let's not forget the triumphs, the 5 World Cup titles, the legendary players who have graced the world stage in the iconic yellow jersey. Brazil's footballing legacy is a rich tapestry woven with moments of breathtaking brilliance and agonizing heartbreak. The passion, the love for the game, that's never in doubt. Brazilian fans are among the most devoted in the world. They live and breathe football. They celebrate victories with a fervor that's contagious, and they mourn defeats with a heartbreak that's palpable. So can Brazil overcome its demons and reclaim its place at the pinnacle of world football? Can the Samba Kings find a way to blend their individual brilliance with tactical discipline and mental fortitude? Can they win without sacrificing their unique identity, their commitment to the beautiful game? It's a question that has haunted Brazilian football for decades. Every World Cup brings renewed hope, a chance to exorcise the ghosts of the past, but it also brings the weight of expectation, the fear of falling short once again. Imagine the pressure. Millions of Brazilians, their hearts pounding, their hopes soaring, their voices united in a chorus of passionate support. The weight of a nation's dreams rests on the shoulders of 11 players. It's enough to make even the most seasoned professional buckle under the strain. And yet, amidst the pressure, the expectation, the fear of failure, there's a glimmer of hope. A new generation of players is emerging, a blend of individual talent and tactical awareness. Players who have learned from the mistakes of the past, who understand that brilliance alone isn't enough. One thing's for sure, Brazil's love affair with football will endure, no matter what the future holds. This is a nation that lives and breathes the beautiful game, where every street corner is a potential football pitch, and every child dreams of wearing the famous yellow jersey. The passion, the artistry, the sheer joy of playing the game, these are the things that make Brazilian football so special. And no amount of tactical analysis, no amount of statistical data can ever truly capture the magic that unfolds when a Brazilian team takes the field. Brazilian football remains an enigma, a tantalizing blend of brilliance and frustration. It's a team capable of producing moments of breathtaking beauty and agonizing defeat. It's a nation that lives and breathes football, where the game is more than just a sport, it's a way of life. So, will Brazil ever fully realize its potential on the world stage? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, it'll be a hell of a lot of fun watching them try. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, the magic will return and the world will once again be treated to the spectacle of Brazilian football at its dazzling best.